Hi, Rodney here from TechTestDrives.com. Today we're having a look at the all-new ASUS VivoBook F202, also known as the ASUS VivoBook X202 in the US market. We've just completed the unboxing. Be sure to check out the link below if you missed out on that. In this video we'll be having a look at the hardware in a little more detail. So here's the laptop itself. So again, this is like a netbook. It's sporting an 11.6 inch display. It's one of the more entry-level laptops produced by ASUS. You can see here that you still, even though it's an entry-level netbook, you still get a brushed aluminium look. Now, I actually think this is brushed aluminium. It doesn't feel like plastic. It's actually quite cold to touch. There's a slim plastic frame just at the end there, you can see, and the standard chrome ASUS logo on the top. On the side here we have the charging port. Let's see if we can focus a bit better for you. There we go. So the charging port, you get a full-sized Ethernet LAN port there. Not sure if you can see, but that actually flicks down to allow for the entire cable to be inserted, and then it flicks up when it's not in use. That's quite cool. Now there's a full-sized HDMI port that's fantastic for outputting to larger TVs and monitors. You've got the blue USB 3.0 port, the black USB 2.0 port, and the Kensington lock. Let's move around to the front. Nothing much on the front. On the right hand side here we've got an MMC and also an SD card slot, full-sized, so that's nice and convenient. You've got the headphone and microphone jack. You've got another black USB 2.0 port, and interestingly enough they've put a full-sized VGA port in. Now this will be ideal for those of you who have access to an older style projector. You can plug it straight on in and it'll output. That'll be useful in businesses or classrooms, or even if you've got a personal VGA projector at home. Okay, nothing around the back. And then underneath, standard Windows 8 logo. Now this is running a full desktop version of Windows 8. It's not the cut down version, which is Windows RT. This is the full desktop version, Windows 8, 64-bit. So you'll be able to put in all your Office applications, most of your programs from previous versions of Windows, no problem. Now the bottom actually feels like it's rubberized plastic, or it's got a rubberized coating to it. That'll provide extra grip when holding it, and you've also got the exhaust vents for the CPU. Now there's no other exhaust vents I can see, so that just tells us that the CPU won't really heat up all that much. So again, we're greeted with this brushed aluminium look. Let's see if I can get that on camera for you. You can see it there, which is quite a nice finish. For such an entry-level netbook, the finish does look quite good. Now I can't actually tell you if that is brushed aluminium or not. It feels like it. Now for the full spec rundown of this netbook, it's running an Intel Celeron 847 dual core processor. Now it's rated at 1.1 gigahertz. As a rough comparison, this should benchmark at roughly twice as fast as the Intel Atom processors from last year, 2011. It's got 2 gigabytes of DDR3 memory, and it's got a 320 gigabyte hard drive. Now that's a SATA hard drive, it's not a solid state, and that's running at 5400 RPM. Like I mentioned before, this is running a full version of Windows 8. So it's the full desktop version, so you can install all your Microsoft Office applications and everything from previous Windows operating systems, so that's great. And it's got approximately 5 hours of battery life, so that's that's decent, I guess, for this category of netbook. Now it's got an 11.6 inch display, and the resolution is 1366 by 768, so it's not full HD, but it is HD ready, so that's perfectly acceptable for a netbook of this category. Now the main feature and reason that I thought I'd pick this up for an unboxing for everyone is the display is a touchscreen. So that's something that is pretty rare at the moment, especially in this price category, and I'll go through those prices in a second. But it's a 10-point multi-touch display, and the pricing here in New Zealand is 500 NZ dollars. In Australia, I believe that these are going for around the $390 to $400 Australian, and that would be the same, I would expect, in the US, somewhere around the $400 mark. So I think that is excellent buying for a device that appears at the moment to have a very good build quality. It's full desktop version of Windows 8, it's not Windows RT, and to have a full touchscreen. The laptop itself weighs in roughly 1.3 kgs, or that's 2.8 pounds. So it is a nice light laptop. That's very portable. Main use I would predict for this is web browsing, perfect for students or someone to get this for a first laptop, or even if you just want to have a play around with Windows 8. This is an excellent machine for that. It will definitely handle all the Microsoft Office applications, Word, Excel, PowerPoint. You will be able to do those fine on this type of laptop. It's not going to be a gaming machine or for video editing, etc. This is more of a working machine laptop, not so much for high-end video editing, etc. So we'll have a more in-depth look at the keyboard here. It does look like a very good sized keyboard. It may be a fraction smaller than other 11.6 inch keyboards. I'll have to give it a good go and let you know my feedback. But they're all chiclet keys, all island style, nice and quiet, firm to touch, and that's a nice big trackpad. It's easy to scroll around on, and you can see there that it is separated into a left and right mouse button at the bottom there. And you can see Sonic Master. Now that's just their branding for the speakers that they've used in this laptop. Now they should be underneath, so you can see one's there, bit of a mesh grill in there, and there's the other one. So you've got left and right stereo sound, and I'll test that out in the next video so you can maybe hear the quality of the sound that's coming from them. And the power buttons in the top corner there. So overall it's a good looking laptop. Very impressed with the pricing, very impressed with the features so far. Now this machine is definitely not going to be for gamers, or it's not going to be a machine that you're going to want to edit videos and do more in-depth video editing or photo editing on. This will be ideal for someone who wants a light portable machine with a touch screen running full Windows 8 to surf the internet. You'll be able to watch HD YouTube videos on it, no problem at all. You can run all Microsoft Office applications on here, no problem. Word, Excel, PowerPoint, etc. Not a problem at all. Typing up your emails, checking your emails. So this will do what most people require a laptop to do. And if you're on a budget or you just want to try out Windows 8, especially with a touch screen, this could be a really good choice for you. So in the next video I'll plug it into power and we will boot it up for the first time, and we'll just run through some of the Windows features and test out this touch screen and see how good it is. So there's a link in the top corner here for the next video, and there's links down in the bottom for the next video, and also the previous unboxing video that we just completed. I'm Rodney from TechTestDrives.com.